Hey guys, so today we'll be talking about how to manifest your desire or whatever is in your mind, be it your specific person, be it your career, be it anything. I will be explaining how to do it. Okay, so you might be heard of that you attract who you are, who you are internally being. For example, if you are manifesting your specific person, you need to understand what you think of yourself when it comes to your specific person. Okay, bring that person into your mind. Now, what your mind is trying to tell you about that person, how you seeing that person. Do you think that person is egoistic? Do you think that person doesn't listen to you? Do you think that the person doesn't understand you, doesn't respect you, doesn't love you? What exactly your assumptions are? You need to uncover those assumptions which are in your mind, which are running in your mind, because you need to actually know what you are holding inside your system, what you think of them, because what you assume about yourself, that matters more than anything. Okay, so if you are seeing yourself as you are, you know you are someone who is not so loved, you're someone who is not so beautiful, who's not good enough, who has to strive hard for things to take place. Okay, that is your concept of self, that is your self concept basically. So now when it comes to your specific person, what do you feel like when you are in their presence? What do you feel about yourself? Do you feel that you might be judged? Do you feel that you have to explain it to them, like every time whatever you need or whatever you want to have with them? Or if you want their attention, do you have to tell them every time, like, I need your attention, I need you to do this for me, I need you to do that for me? Do you feel the need to tell them every time, or what do you exactly feel about them? Because you're not feeling easy about them, you're not feeling easy here, that okay, I don't need to strive hard about whatever I want, I just get easily. Or whatever I want from this person understands me, this person maintains a healthy relationship with them, maintains a healthy relationship with me also. Even if they are at their work, they are still they are handling their work and their relationships all together, but they are not keeping me as standby, they are not keeping me as an option. Okay, see, that's totally up to you. Like, what I'm trying to tell you is that's totally up to your mind. Whatever your mind wants to experience, you have to reinforce your mind with that programming. Okay, if you want your specific person to show you that love, that care, that consistent efforts, then you have to have that version of yourself feels it's easier for you to have it. Okay, if you are, as I told you, if you feel easy in their presence, then it means you have a good self of concept. Easy as in you feel that they will love you properly, they'll show consistent efforts towards you, or they will or whatever is required for a healthy relationship to take place, right? Where you are equally putting efforts into that connection, right? But right now, if you feel that difficulty in their presence, that this person doesn't understand me properly, this person, I have to tell them every time, and even if I tell them, they still don't listen to me, they just don't put so much of effort, they just ghost me, and they just whatever according to them, they just don't even take care of whatever is required in a relationship. I do whatever is required from my side, but they don't do whatever is required from their side. If that is your assumption, if that is your mindset, then of course you need to uncover those hidden doubts and belief systems, which are actually keeping you away from manifesting a healthy relationship with them, right? So you have to uncover those beliefs, those doubts. So why this happens to you? Because you might not have experienced that easily having love, or you might not have experienced like where things can happen to you easily and effortlessly in love, and where you have to just push or strive hard for your person to show up, and where you have to chase actually. So you have to question your mind, why do you have to chase, why do you feel the need to chase this person? Do you feel that you will feel validated? Do you feel that you will feel special? Do you feel that you will feel amazing, or you feel that you matter when this person will choose you? Because definitely the self-worth is actually down here, so it's playing a role, it's playing an important role here. So you need to raise your self-worth, because you are seeking validation from them, that if this person will show efforts and love from his side, then it means I matter. If he doesn't do it, if she doesn't do it, it means I don't matter enough. So I have to do something so that I can have this sort of validation, so that I can experience it. And your mind makes you feel like you have to strive hard for it, you have to do some extra kind of effort, you have to put some effort so that you can have it. But if you see it clearly, like, love is natural, love is effortless. You don't have to work hard for in order to be loved, because love is effortless. You don't have to do anything. That is your birthright, that is your actual birthright. You are here to be loved, right? You don't have to push hard to be loved. You don't have to convince anyone to be loved. If you're doing this, it means you are actually trying to convince them of your worth, and that is where actually going wrong. So these are your assumptions which are not going in your favor, which are actually against what you are trying to experience in your physical reality. So instead, you choose to build your mindset, you choose to build those assumptions. You need to understand what your assumptions are, basically, when it comes to them, when it comes to relationships, how you see relationships, how you see yourself when it comes to relationships. And you need to work on those assumptions after that. So it will actually help you shift into that version of you, where you'll feel that, okay, I can have everything I want, I can have everything whatever I want to experience in my love life. So that will be actually helpful for you, and that is the most important thing which is required for you right now. Because whatever you're doing is, it's not a right thing to do, because being loved is natural birthright. Being loved is is normal. It's not something which you have to strive hard for it. You definitely understand that you need to raise your standards, you need to raise your self-worth. And self-worth is directly tied to your manifestation. When you understand your worth, that whatever I want, I am deserving of it. I am deserving of that love naturally, easily, and effortlessly. I can have it. I don't have to work hard for it. Of course I matter, of course I'm important, of course I'm worthy, of course my existence matters, and this person is so blessed to have me. If you can understand this person can understand you as well. It's just your assumptions which are disturbing your mind. So you need to uncover those assumptions, see how you see yourself when it comes to relationships, see how you see yourself when it comes to your specific person. Make a list, and then make statements according to whatever is required. Okay, for example, if your assumption is that person doesn't love me, it means your mind is telling you that I have to do something in order to be loved. It means I am not worth it. So your assumption should be, of course I'm worth it, of course I'm worthy, of course I'm worthy of that love, right? And when you start believing in your worth, you'll naturally start believing that this person actually he might or she might not skip out on you, and you are the most important thing. Okay, so do this and reprogram your mind and manifest your desired reality. Thank you. Bye bye.